India has taken its first step to retaliate against US President Donald Trump's tariff by proposing taxes on some US goods. Let me tell you, this move comes after the US imposed heavy taxes on steel and aluminium imports from India. In a report to the World Trade Organization on May 12, India said that it plans to increase tariffs on certain US products, although it didn't specify which exact products would be affected. Do you remember back in March, the US had set a 25% tariff on steel and aluminium, which was a part of a series of tariffs first introduced in 2018 during Trump's first term as a president. India, which is the second largest producer of steel in the world, said that these tariffs were hurting its economy. In response, India stated that the US taxes were impacting about $7.6 billion worth of products made in India that were being sold in the US. In addition to the steel and aluminium tariffs, the US has warned that it could impose its own 26% tariff on Indian goods. Now, despite this, India and the US have been working to finalize a trade deal, with India offering to cut its tariff gap with the US by two-thirds. India has some of the highest tariffs in the globe, and President Trump has previously accused India of unfairly charging high tariffs. India has also recently placed temporary tariffs of 12% on steel imports to limit the influx of cheap steel, particularly from China. India is also negotiating with other countries to secure better trade deals for its steel exports. You know what? This is the very first time when India has taken retaliatory action during Trump's second term, after initially signaling that it would not retaliate and would instead focus on trade talks. But yes, the timing of this move is quite sensitive, as both countries are trying to finalize a broader trade agreement by this fall. However, experts like Ajay Srivastava from the Global Trade Research Initiative in New Delhi believes that this retaliation could complicate the ongoing negotiation. So, in the end, India decides to propose the tariffs on US goods is kind of response to the US's steel and aluminium tariffs and is part of the broader trade tension between the two countries. This move could have a big impact on the trade talks that are going on between India and the United States.